Do you love her?
Sometimes, when she's kissing me, it feels like she doesn't know it's me. You're Nigerian, right? Do you ever make egusi soup?
Richard doesn't like it.
Why do you always want to have sex after a fight?
No.
No, you mean I can't touch your hands here?
Not today. Maggie, I didn't mean...
We never really thought this would last, did we?
Want it over between the two of you.
It's already over. Thanks.
It doesn't unfold with noise or chaos. It begins quietly in pauses and lingering looks, in moments that feel heavier than words.
I was 23, and she showed up at the clinic for some tests.
Do you love her?
Sometimes, when she's kissing me.
The kind of moments that don't announce themselves but change everything. Sarah moves through the world unsure of where she fits, carrying a quiet restlessness inside her. She's searching, not for love at first, but for understanding, for identity, for meaning. Then Maggie comes into focus. Warm, expressive, emotionally brave. Maggie doesn't hide her feelings. She leads with them.
Can't wait to hear the Colonel's presentation.
Stuart McCounty's a shady and conceited man. He's got no balls. You were born to command.
Stupid thing!
I should know.
Her openness feels safe, comforting, familiar, and Sarah is drawn to that warmth without fully knowing what she's seeking. And then Jenny enters the picture. Not loudly, not dramatically, but with a presence that shifts the emotional gravity of every room. Jenny is calm, composed, carefully guarded.
She was already pregnant, but it wasn't obvious. I was convinced she got pregnant the first time we made love.
My auntie had to escape at night from Kano. She wasn't that way.
That way how?
Homosexual. But she had two friends who were. There you're even punished if you don't report homosexuals.
Where Maggie is light, Jenny is depth. Where Maggie offers reassurance, Jenny offers mystery. Her silence speaks as loudly as Maggie's affection, and Sarah feels that contrast immediately. Soon, Sarah finds herself suspended between two different emotional worlds. With Maggie, everything feels gentle and clear. There's safety in her affection, peace in her honesty, and ease in her presence. Maggie offers emotional stability, a place where Sarah can rest without fear of being misunderstood. With Jenny, everything feels charged. Their connection is quieter but heavier. It's built on tension, curiosity, and emotional pull rather than comfort. Jenny doesn't soothe, she awakens. She challenges Sarah to confront parts of herself she hasn't faced yet, staring questions Sarah didn't know how to ask. Maggie's love is transparent and sincere. She gives without hesitation, without games, without emotional armor. Her affection is steady, nurturing, rooted in care rather than control. She represents constancy, the kind of love that feels like shelter. But Jenny represents transformation. Jenny's presence doesn't feel safe, it feels powerful. Their connection carries unspoken meaning, emotional weight, and silent intensity. It's not about security, it's about change, about becoming someone new, about stepping into unfamiliar emotional territory. And Sarah stands in the middle of it all, not choosing simply between two hearts, but between two futures, two identities, two versions of herself. One self that longs for safety, stability, and emotional peace. Another that craves discovery, growth, and emotional evolution. One that wants belonging, one that wants becoming. Maggie becomes the symbol of gentle love and emotional home. Jenny becomes the symbol of awakening and self-expansion. Sarah exists in that fragile space where desire meets identity, where love intersects with self-discovery, where feelings are confusing and clarity feels distant. She isn't navigating romance alone. She's navigating who she is and who she's becoming. This story isn't rooted in rivalry or competition. It isn't fueled by jealousy or betrayal. It isn't about winning or losing someone's heart. It's about growth, about the painful beauty of transition, about the fear of change, about the courage it takes to step into the unknown, about learning that love doesn't just connect you to others, it reveals you to yourself. Because in the end, the real center of this triangle isn't the relationships. It's Sarah's becoming, her awakening, her transformation, her quiet, fragile, powerful journey into herself.
Want more queer content? Then please subscribe and hit the notification bell.